This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for December 5th, 2025. New releases out today include Memento Mori Mexico City from Depeche Mode, the vinyl reissue of Freddie Mercury's debut solo album, Mr. Bad Guy, Letters to Cleo releasing the reissue of Aurora Borealis and Wholesale Meats and Fish, MC50 releasing 10 more, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds releasing Live God, NoFX, A to H, AOR's Stories of a Stranger, the 20th Anniversary Edition, Sting, The Last Ship, the Expanded Edition, Thomas Raggi of Måneskin releasing Masquerade, One Love, the tribute to Bob Marley is out today, and Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, the original motion picture soundtrack, and The Waterboys, ripped from the cutting room floor. Those are all out today. Shows on sale today include the Evanescence Tour. They're heading out across North America with the Nova Twins and Spirit Box. That includes a stop in Mansfield, Massachusetts at the Xfinity Center on June 21st. Evanescence also announced they'll hit the stage for the Games Awards December 11th to perform their song from the Devil May Cry soundtrack, Afterlife. And Mammoth has announced their North American tour that goes on sale today. 10 Years and James and the Cold Gun will open up for Mammoth, and there are 2 shows in New England, March 11th in Portland, Maine at the State Theater, and March 15th in Wallingford, Connecticut at the Dome at Toyota Oakdale Theater. And Styx and Chicago have announced the Windy Cities Tour, All the Hits, Your Kind of Tour. Tickets go on sale today at 10 a.m. That includes 2 stops in New England at the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion on July 25th in Guilford, New Hampshire, and July 26th in Mansfield, Massachusetts at the Xfinity Center. Bad Omens has announced they're getting ready to live stream their show on December 12th live on Veeps. Saying, quote, experience Bad Omens like never before as they take the stage in Amsterdam, broadcasting live from one of Europe's most electric venues. This immersive event will push the boundaries of concert streaming with cinema-grade visuals and thunderous high-fidelity sound that puts you right in the front row. Megadeth will host an exclusive all-day immersive celebration for their upcoming self-titled album, hosted a short distance outside of Nashville at Laverne, Tennessee on Saturday, January 17th. The one-day event lets you get closer to the band, the music, the stories, and the legacy like never before. This once-in-a-lifetime, ultra-limited experience gives attendees a chance to listen to the new album early, witness a Megadeth acoustic performance, attend a Megadeth masterclass where the band breaks down legendary riffs, songwriting, tones, and techniques right from the stage, and a band Q&A, guitar talk with Dave Mustaine, and Gibson CEO Caesar Guikian. The band will embark on a multi-year final tour named This Was Our Life World Tour in 2026. They'll be opening up for Iron Maiden, including their show at the TD Garden in September. Megadeth also announced they've got a new documentary titled Megadeth Behind the Mask that's coming out in theaters. According to the press release, in Megadeth Behind the Mask, Dave Mustaine pulls back the curtain on 40 years of Megadeth, sharing untold stories of the band's past and the creative fire that drives them. Interwoven throughout, audiences will get to experience the world premiere of Megadeth's new self-titled album in full, brought to life with a 40-year retrospective career-spanning interview and Dave Mustaine's own track-by-track reflections of the band's final studio album. The film is scheduled to debut on January 22nd across over 1,000 screens worldwide. Megadeth's self-titled farewell album will arrive a day later. You can find additional information at megadethfilm.com. Although a petition calling on the airport to change its name to Ozzy Osbourne International Airport has attracted more than 77,000 signatures, the Birmingham Airport CEO Nick Barton said it's not going to happen. Saying, quote, Birmingham amazingly has an extraordinary list of fantastically influential people, going from historic people like Charles Darwin to Robert Plant and Sir Lenny Henry. But the answer is no. The airport name is so important for our future development of what we've got, which is a fantastic airport, but yet to grow significantly, which we will do on the back of its name. Barton added that the airport is planning to honor Ozzy Osbourne's legacy in the form of a mural recognition of Ozzy and other greats in the area. Static X have shared a new visualizer for their track Down, a bonus track from the Japanese release of the band's 1999 debut album, Wisconsin Death Trip. The band saying, "We've always known there were gems buried in the Wisconsin Death Trip archives, but seeing Exhum's images come to life in this new visualizer feels like stepping back into 1998. Down was a track we always loved, and giving it this new visual energy is our way of celebrating Wayne, the album, and the fans who have kept this music alive for 25 years. The track will be included in the upcoming 25th anniversary edition of Wisconsin Death Trip, due on December 12th. The Grateful Dead have officially claimed the Guinness Book of World Records title for the most top 40 albums charted on the U.S. Billboard 200. After previously making history with their 59th top 40 entry in February of 2024, severing a shortly held tie with Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley, the group has since extended their own record to 66 top 40 albums, up to and including the number 25 debut of Dave's Picks Volume 56, Rainbow Theatre, London, England, March 20th, 81, and March 21st, 81. That came out this past November. Grateful Dead legacy manager and archivist said this Guinness World Records title is something that no one could have anticipated 60 years ago when the Grateful Dead began. But the record demonstrates the dedication, passion, and loyalty of the massive legion of Deadheads, as well as the consistent quality of the Grateful Dead's recorded output and archival activities over the past 6 decades. Charlie Benante from Anthrax, in a recent interview, talked about the status of the band's long-awaited follow-up to 2016's For All Kings album, saying, quote, "We have a new Anthrax record coming out in early next year. There's one song left to be mixed on it, and not because it's our record, but God, this record is so good, and I know it took a long time to make, but I think people will really be surprised, and they will really grasp this and be like, oh my God, this was worth the wait. At least that's what I think." And that's your sit rep. For more details on all the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 287, featuring Justin Holman and Robert Davis from Revis, is available now.